both on? Yeah, they're both on. Good morning, gamers, and welcome back to Streaming Story Saturdays. We are in Final Fantasy XIV with Saphrine, finishing up her ARR questline, with the last bit being the long-awaited MSQ dungeons. After we do all the other build-up to fighting in the castrums. Let's see, do we got anything to announce? Other than, of course, these Saturday streams are going to start a little earlier. Actually, significantly earlier than what they used to be. Because for me, 12 Eastern noon is much better time to start with. It actually allows me to do stuff on Saturday after the fact. But that's not relevant. So this stream will probably be pretty short, considering that we've only got the last bit, 3 dungeons, and a whole shit ton of cutscenes. So for now, let's get started with the operation. That's in? Yeah, that's in. All present? Then let's begin. We received the details of the impending operation. Oh, that was Alpha Note. Whoops. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit to its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you'll receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From the west to the east, the Maelstrom of Limsa Lamensa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adders of Gridania. Next, let us examine the location of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Lamensa, we have Castrum Ascendius, situated in the eastern Vildebran, and Castrum Marinium, which lies to the south and east in midst of Rotan Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridium to the north and the coastal outpost of Cape Wind, which connects Castrum Marium to the mainland by means of Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Orlenis, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed in Castrum Meridium. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridium boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must need to isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise of 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritalian Sas Arvinia. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Wind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Saphrine, we would have you lead this assault. Italian is peerless field tactician. Short of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Ocendius will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridiano's primary supply lines. As soon as Raltion's presence is confirmed at the coastal outposts, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Ocendius. At that very hour, the Lumsen Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Meridianum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adders will surround Castrum Meridianus. And there, they'll have the Sifs help them. Frixio has been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all of their strength, while the enemy eyes are thus drawn outwards. Another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission is to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within the fortress, wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Saphrine, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the 12 Adders will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridium, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is conspicuous enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Gridanians do not think to give its wings. Once Meridium's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Saphrine's unit to pass unopposed to the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count on the support of various other parties, from the Pirates of Linz of Lominsa to the Montarius of Ulda. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their sword, and more will join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Yshtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Arianje, I would have you represent us in Ulda. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in coordinating our forces. Tataru, please assist Arianje in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of latest developments. Menphilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in advisory capacity. It'll be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make necessary recommendations to the command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead elite unit adventurers whose task is to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and it will likely be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and stint not your preparations. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power to unite Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you're ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. All right. I hope everybody got that. 'Cause I don't fucking remember a thing. Do 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 do. All right. Why are you acting up? You're welcome. Come, Miss Saphrine Kanakuro of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you orders and provide guidance on the forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Wind and eliminate Prefectus Radalin Sasarvana. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Oh, it's them. Alright. Let's try to get up to the Cape. Let me check on... Yeah, that's decent right now. Yeah, honestly, with like 6 quests left, it feels like it's going to be a short stream, but I think we might be surprised on that aspect. So, you're Saphrine Kanakuro, the fearless leader of the elite adventure unit. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Radalin Sasarvana has departed Castro Morcendus a bit ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial ships just landed here. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of these vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units. Requested status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We got nothing for you neither. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again. Target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention, all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert caught her. First step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but I know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. Believe in me that believes in you. We will create multiple diversions and then disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Saphrine, and bring us Fradalin's head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Commence diversionary measures. All right. While the mice are away, the cats will play. It is duty time. Since this is, what, no longer a dungeon fight or something? Can't remember. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the woman who fell the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Ocindius? A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for her. Send word to Castrum Ocindius. Tell them the Liminsons are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belzar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems: poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My Hollowland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would have eventually destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people have enjoyed such peace and stability as we have never known. And he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it. The shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belzar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly. But if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Belzar, I, Retalian Sans Arvanya, do swear to smite you down. All right. Let's tussle, big boy. Right, you're gonna do all sorts of fun AoE. Yep. You suck. You bullshit. Hey, that looks like Ruby weapon. Oh shit. Gotta remember, these are a little big. Ow. Really? Second time? You suck. Can I take you down this way? Alright, that looks like it's working. Oh crap. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was fun. Round 2. Holy shit. That was a little big. Maybe I should go to the edge. You're really covering the arena, aren't you? Shit. Oh, that's... Okay, got a spot. Jeez. Alright. A little chaotic, but we might have this. Suck. I thought there was a third. Oh well. You're stronger than I expected. But my honor. I cannot. I will not yield. Ding ding. Round 3? Oh shit. Ow. Ooh, got a little close there. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belzer! Well, he definitely went down with the fight. The magic tech transporter's down. Saphrine, are you there? What news of Radolin? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Rydlin Sasarvan is no more. Let us the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Holy crap. Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Saphrine. I'd raise a tanker to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor this victory. There's still a small matter of infiltrating the Castrum Meridian and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know. No rest for the preternatural gift. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you at the main host. Thanks, Sid. Not like you did anything. Look, Eidolon, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. The prefect is slain? Regrettably so, my lord. At the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centaurian who survived the attack is to be believed. Rydlin. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Osendius. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Meridian. So, this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of resistance. Yes, my lord. Yay! Sion Kanakuro, your deeds this day are an inspiration to all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves against Castrum Osendius and Castrum Marium. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adders advances upon Castrum Oranius. Already you've done much to advance the cause, performing such feats as you are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters in the Maelstrom are holding their own against the Garlean forces upon Vildebrand and Rodan Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin. You must take to the field once more. The Immortal Flames shall strike at Castrum Meridian by the way of a diversionary measure. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. One moment. Sorry about that. The staging point for this mission lies in the shadow of Castor Meridium in the northern Thanalan. That is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and would do our troops well to see the hero Cape Wind, Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fires in their hearts. Alright, let's motivate some troops. Cracked Fist wants me to crack some heads. Oh, Sergeant Kanekuro. Yours is the most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castor Meridium at a moment's notice. Thus, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is this prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Yeah, we're good on that. Sergeant Kanekuro, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flag in the spirits of these men and women in our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessary laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore a measure of morale. And so, I ask you this. Make your way to Cerulean Processing Plant and report to General Raban once you've arrived. And Godspeed, Sergeant Kanekuro. Our troops are counting on you. Oh, my poor Chocobo is so tired. It's moving so slow. This poor little guy's been running so much. Definitely needs a break. Or might we just want to go to the Chocobo races once we're after done all this? Oh, there's the 5 elites. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, mood around the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise some spirits. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they have yet to even noticed you've arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirits falter? I had a mind to do it myself, but I'm quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Nilestein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Well, these 5 seem to do well. Ah, the oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. Your stirring gesticulations have reawakened my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect this realm. Well, all it does is take a Miko to lift their tail and inspire everybody. Y'all got issues. Y'all need Hydralin. I'm fine, truly. No, nothing to worry about. Just a mild case of battlefield nerves. Yeah! I break my fast on Guardians, and right now I'm very, very hungry. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. The Garleans are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name day. Okay. Alright, Edelstein. What do you need? You would stoke my fighting spirit as you did our recruits? A kind offer, but hardly necessary. I assure you, the fire in my heart rages strongly as it ever has. By Rolligong. Without realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. Ah, damn it. Ah, but that reminds me, Sergeant Kanikura. There's one other matter. Prior to launching our final offensive, we will be conducting a series of special training exercises centered on common combat maneuvers and their telltale markers. I thought you might fancy a spot of warming up before facing off against the Garleans, so I've taken the liberty of applying for your clearance on behalf. Awesome. This is a perfect... Oh, this is the second tier. Oh. Yeah, that's actually useful for new players. I do highly recommend doing that second tier. Yep, time to rock the castrum. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this, I thank you. And now, it is time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Albon awaits you at Castor Meridian. The battle is not an easy one, but I trust you are up to the task. Godspeed, Sergeant Kanikuro. Where the hell? Well, I guess Raubon would be at his push. One. Two. That could be taken care of later. Never mind. That's about to expire. Our hero returns. I trust your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of the greatest battle in yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Oh, come on. Really? That'd been a perfect time for it. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share in your glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by the news of the siege of Castrum Meridius, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Oscindius and Castrum Meridium are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Reports tell us that the Garlean offensive offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Oscindius, Meridium, and Orinus thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adders moves to blockade the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry. And that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. My fellow Eorzeans, I am Amphilia, mistress of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. There exists myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbors, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. These barriers can never truly be broken, of course, not so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavor to fight side by side in the defense of our shared home. Before me stands the adventurer Saphrine Kanikuro. You all know her as the woman who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima weapon. We Scions, a different Saphrine, however. We know her as a dear friend who has endured untold hardship on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for her. Our objective is to wreak havoc outside the walls of Meridium, as to afford Saphrine and her comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds towards the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima weapon. All troops, prepare for battle. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The envious task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see, knowing though that I will be praying for your safe return. What? So I'm not going to see you inside the cast room? What a shock. See that you come back to us, friend, and may the crystal bless you and keep you. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades, for Eorzea. Go now, Saphrine, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Yay, the first one is available. ready that, but I need a second to take care of something. Let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. That's the wrong cover. Whatever. I love my Amazon delivery drivers, but they always pick the oddest times to come by. Alright, so while that's going on, let me see if I can fix that a little bit. I'll have to make a new background cover for the next expansion. And we do the waiting. Hopefully someone is doing MSQ today. Okay, let's go off. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to be the part that takes a while. Because you can't do this as NPCs, right? Oh, you can. Oh. You know what? We're not in a rush. Actually, what is... No, she's repaired. Good. So, let's go kill some time as we wait for this queue to not be filled. Yeah. Yeah, now to think about it, you can use NPCs. Completely forgot about that. Hopefully this time using players won't have people bitching about cutscenes. Considering everybody's forced to use them. Oh shit, I did do that. I'm an idiot. You know, it'd be one thing if I put a piece of the armor in the chest, but the fact that I put the actual tool in is... Oh, that's true Chrism. Let's see, the escort quest is ready. I don't feel like doing that. Ooh. Alright, so if we hit 15, then I'll go do pen PCs. I mean, I know it is early. Heck, it was so earlier, that actually got a point deduction doing the Fall Guy events. Because we only had, what, 5 people at the beginning? It's like, damn. So yeah, the points were down by like 30–40%. Which was kind of discouraging. Yeah, everything's in place. Alright, we are definitely more than 5 minutes. Play with that one. Whoops, not that way. I'm pretty sure that needs to be updated. Or not. Time to rock the castrum. All right. By your leave. Standard wall-to-wall pulls that exist all throughout the rest of the game. second set. Pop that, just help the healer. Oh, I didn't get hit with that, actually. Alright, now for the boss with the ads. Avoid the frontal beam. And we get more ads. Because everyone wants to be a part of this party. Round 3 of ads. Whoops. Wrong spot. And frontal beam again. Ooh, that was... I thought I was so close for that. And now for final round of ads. Should be doing this raid wide soon. Not just for Robert. There it is. Why is it always disposal shoots? Why is it always disposal shoots? He was done running. For yet another series pair of wall-to-wall poles. That's the big guy. Come on. Over here, y'all. This last set of walls. Knock that uphill tag. Shoot. Oh, rock chance is really low today. I cannot believe I'm not getting this. On your go. This will be a flare in one of the corners. Guess the tank is gonna tank it. More power to them. Ring attack. Avoid it. Tank buster. It's all yours. Another flare in one of the corners. I'm not gonna make the healer work. Suck. Player targeted AoEs coming up with the ring following. This fight sucks as a monk. And we get the flare again. You know what? I'm just gonna eat it. Alright. Three ads for the gate. Crap. Yep, I got that one. Really? Both on me? Hey, look, it's the guy who said he wouldn't come in and help. Alright, for the last one, I honestly suggest range, pop in the limit break just to get this over with. But that is personal preference. I'm always out of position. Yeah, just a few seconds. One down. Shit. Diverting all powers to cannons. My lord was quite taken with you, the power you possess, the echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder what this princess among women must be, only to discover that you are nothing but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you as their champion, shower honors upon your head. It defies all reason. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Rethaidon, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I could care less how you've done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you've done them. If you're allowed to continue, you'll even deprive me of all that I have toiled for, all that is mine by right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. Well, you cannot have him. His dreams, his ambition, his body, his soul, they're mine, do you hear me? They're all mine. I've lost everything before. I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace. Okay, that's one way to pull. Shoot, this place sucks as a mom. And I burned thing way too early. For that tank buster is where it should have been set. Alright, a lot of chaotic stuff. Honestly, just find a corner and wait it out. Just another tank buster. More of the flares right after these messages. Find an edge. This one I can actually get. More flares. After roundhouse? Now this. Now roundhouse. Almost. There we go. And that is that. One down. On the ground. No, it's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius. Another poor fool craved Gaius's affection over all else. May her soul know rest. 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend. One for which I am happily give thanks. And thanks for your fine diversionary work. We succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it, the matchdeck field. The way to Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Saphrine. The final confrontation awaits. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. The Praetorium stripped of its defenses, the way to the ultimate weapon lies open. It's time to come for the final phase of Operation Archon. For the final phase of this operation, my flames will storm the Castro Meridium and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready to your encounter with the ultimate weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you, the best we've got. There's not a soul in this realm that could see this done, and Merob and Kane are of the same mind. Though all hangs on your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards won't sing of heroes who valued their life at naught next to honor, love, and liberty. But I tell you now, that which men value is not, they sell cheap. Risk no more than he must, you hear me? Invest you were off. We have work to do, both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Sid. He awaits you at the Enterprise at Cerulean Processing Plant. May Ralgar grant you strength. All right, Sid. Hopefully this won't be the final flight of the Enterprise. Sweet. Where are you at? The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head to the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the ultimate weapon, we will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would dare not make a move against us. Barring the discovery of further elegant doomsday devices, that is. Let us be on our way, Saphrine. Gaius and his plaything await. Alright, time to go. Into the Praetorium. What do I want to do? I want to check this all off. So that's all done. You know what? We can just wait here. Wasn't too bad last time. I think when it comes to the NPCs, on the Magitech, they just let you handle all the work. So that gets to be a massive pain. That was quick. Oh. All right. So here we are. The ultimate weapon is almost certainly housed in the depths of the complex. This is it, my friend. Fair enough. Onward! Oh, that wasn't even his hang. My bad. Hey, the way is clear. Alright, we're gonna go pop that. We're gonna want to run around. All of these are going to be placed right where we want to be. And here is number one. Gaius. Sid, my boy, you are late. There's something I've always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part of Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sword business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had completely in his thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sending it something was amiss, your father confided in me in all the regrets of his life, most of them concerning you. Early on in your career, you realized that you were talented at devising armaments. It would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your mind, he saw what happier could peaceful purpose, though it touched him. He was changed for a man. Holy crap. Let's try that again. You ripped open the walls of this place just so you could tell that to me? What is it that you want, guys? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart, so you said yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny. I assure you, it is not with the Empire. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause? With your powers joined to mine, we might just do this much for the realm. Together, we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. No, I cannot expect better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship, and it is strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to let me remain. Nice giant. Run, Sid, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape your past. Guys, wait. Damn it. And the multi-AoE spreads. Next up should be player AoEs. Wrong button. Yep. I do believe we are due a tank buster. What do you say, big guy? No? Okay. We'll do the AoE spread again. It's time to play with some armor. Make them go boom. And again. Really? There we go. And for a third time. They all fall down. Thanks. And let us get the door. That bulkhead is comprised of a special alloy. It's extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did in Castro Meridium. The armor's core is likely to expire from the strain, but there's no helping it forward if we want to press on. Now listen to me. Press the control, engage ancillary, then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. That was definitely not a homage to all the tutorials in every Final Fantasy in every existence. Aw, my poor mech. And she got a new paint job, too. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way is clear, but it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Yep. Boom. Alright. That was 2. Now let's head on to number 3. You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Is there someone there? Garland, old friend, how it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero? Is that you? You sound well. It would seem the Savage Land agrees with you. The highest-ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory to yourself? What? You lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the Academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was more talented of the 2 of us, yet the fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as a young prodigy simply because your father was great, Midas non-Garland. When you defected, I surely felt my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of legend. Your reputation, genius gained credence merely by of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you're still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have been ever made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. When I fail to excel, why, it's only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Cid non-bloody Garland. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Belzar saw fit to offer you at a place at his side, and in spite of all your betrayal. Did he extend any such offering to me, the man who remained loyal to him for all these years? Why, no. He did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Van Belzar is in the midst of activating the full-powered ultimate weapon. It is his magnum opus, the creation that will win me recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you... Ever since I've set foot in this benighted land, I've watched you. Every move you've made, every step you've taken. You have felled icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a particular power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is little wonder that my lord has taken interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for use in the ultimate weapon. And I will show you the power of a Hammermane. Should I succeed, Lord Van Belzar will surely take notice. Besides this, Garland's achievements will be child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. And we start off with the Tank Buster. I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, good. I didn't want that to be easy. I am not going to be able to do crap against the ad. Of course it targets me. And another tank buster. Knockback resist on the knockback. AoE coming up right after that. Should be getting another ad pretty soon. And again, I'm not going to be able to do crap with it. This changes nothing. The ultimate weapon is activating and it brims with the power of icons. Nothing can stand within its might. What? Nero fled? Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest changer. Gaius must be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance short a while ago. It seems the Order of Twin Adders has completely blockaded Castrum's sentry. What hands they have to spare are hastened even this way as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the ultimate weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the targets be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. Even if we do lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? Alright. The other way. It's a giant elevator. Smarts.
Look for the lift's control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lift down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Nope. Here's Johnny.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To
Morning,
believe
Cat.
in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Come, adventurer.
Knowing this, would a single path is open to the infinite ruler. That of false worship. A path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
Jeez, another.
Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Alright, turn them back down. Was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Just loud in my headset is why. Yay, it's that fun move. Oh, come on, I was not in there. Bite me. Tank Buster. And we do the stacking. But we go this way. Another series of line attacks. Guess what? Another stack. I don't have anything up for the tank buster. Hopefully, the caster uses the limit break. Ow. Because it'd be pointless to use it for me. I guess I'm not going to. Oops. Root. Well, this is gonna be overkill. If it even hits. Nope. That was a waste.
I had not thought to be so hard pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
He's just standing there, menacingly. Oh, boy. God, 5 quests, and it literally has been 2 hours. I knew there was going to be a lot of cutscenes.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
Alright, time for you to enter your dummy plug. Nope. We are going to do it the fun way. Actually surprised how quick these have queued up. Yes, I finally have main scenario unlocked. Have to do that later. But first, we gotta play with this big fella. Nope, wrong button. Hey, Chonky! Do, 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 do. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh, goody, that broke. Where are we at? 2 minutes. Can I get behind? Yes, I can. Can we play with the tail? Oh, so let me think. We got this, we got the La Hebrea fight, then we got closing, which is going to be a good 20 minutes. So probably an hour, I'd say 45 minutes left. Depending on where we end and what they unlock, I might consider throwing Crystal Tower into this. And see the good boy before he gets locked away. All right. Splat.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultimo weapon.
Oh, don't you wish? And we start off with our big boy. Because everybody loves the landslides. Who doesn't love the landslide? Please don't move me too much. I do not have anything called a range ability. Oh, not good. There we go. Oh, he's still in phase one. There we go, finally. Oh no. We are trapped. If we only had a crystal mommy to save us. Alright. And for the arena, wind. Put the Spaleys on one side. Shoot, there. We're gonna do that again. Usually I like. Never mind. Well, he's in a barrier. Time to emote. Should do that first. And now everybody's favorite flame boy. Fire on the ground. And the knockback. Right up. Shoot. Is that too early? Alright. No point in saving that. Because it will not be there for a second. Are you telling me even with Limb Break we're not at the end of his phase? That's insane. Am I really that undergeared? Now time to just burn until phase transition. Come on, big boy. Switch over. Thank you.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful! Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Eorzea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the Hammer of Darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the Shield of Light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
Don't make it difficult.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Aleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Big fat tacos.
Eorzea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Eorzea.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Whoops. Such consolation. I don't think this was his intention.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Nope.
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belzar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Ding ding, round 2. That'll be a tank buster. Triple line attack. Did someone order up multi-target AoEs? How about a helping of a raid wide? Knock back inbound. And we play with the balls. Frontal beam inbound. That's a hurt mage. Players in 2, 1. Frontal beam. Jeez. I got that right. Well, it's gonna be a fun stamp. Ow. Wrong one. Okay, I got this one. And you suck. With your frontal beam. And players. Crap, I'm out of potions. That's not good. There's into the frontal beam. That mage is really playing with fire. Ooh, triple beams. Awesome. Now this is going to go to the corners, right? Yep. Wow, we are going the distance on this one. Seriously gonna have an LB2? Are you kidding me? Holy crap. Nope. That was not a good time. This is gonna be painfully close. I quit. Ooh. I don't care that it said 20 seconds. That was skimming.
No! No, no, no! Yeah.
Oh no, he got ejected from his ego.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Uh-oh. Well, we're in a ring of fire, so nothing worse can happen, right? Oh, it's the Playboy.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man.
Dick.
The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition.
Oh, that's not foreshadowing.
Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Fun. Duty time. So we end ARR in a one-on-one duel. That is very fitting, considering later on.
It is past time your flame was extinguished. bringer of light.
Ow. Oh, good. End of days again. For the first time. Come on. Nope. Not letting you do that. Please. Starburst. Oh, that's not good. And now you use your cheat abilities. Good. Well, gave it a good try. Oh, there's a floor tank meme. bell. Oh, triple, you suck. Oh, you're gonna do Starburst, aren't you? Yeah, you suck. Really? You really want me to throw that needle, don't you? Oh, come on. Oh, right here. This isn't too far. No knockback. Thank you. Yep, you would do that right now. My house, boy.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
What?
Say hello to mommy. Looks like it's the final ride, folks. Or not. Even the Magitech does hero landings.
And so my conquest ends, Sid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved daughter. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
She's still in there.
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
She's going to make it, I know she is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise?
In that hellfire?
That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light her way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Yay! Our warrior of light.
Yes! The hero returns!
That poor Magitech.
Thancred is with her.
Thank the 12!
Thank Hydaelyn. Welcome home.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless,
Don't get too cocky, Alphino.
for now we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era.
The 7th Astral Era is come! And thus is ours a realm reborn!
Guess that's gonna be credits. Oh. All right. Nope, give me that. Yeah. I'll leave the credits for another time. Oh, right. This is an homage to everybody who was there. There's going to be a lot of people here. Let me see. I think I know an N. Where is she? Holy shit, that's going to be a long list. The only one I can think of right now off the top of my head is going to be way the hell down to the ends. Not even sure if she did a name change yet. That's a lot of NAs. Holy crap. Was not expecting to be that many. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip that. It's too many. But yeah, this is basically the list of everybody that was there at the end of 1.0. All the folks who had the tattoo. Meanwhile... the heart.
What is it?
You had to
Did you
ask.
hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
You just had to ask.
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Kas Bahamul move.
One Azaz move star.
Fanzar Lokpai ki hats Haldorn Zur, Ukdorn. We next starve Chemuv. They only cause the pulse right ball. Alpha Post.
And there's the reveal. And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. But where there is light, there is always shadow. Are you done with the voicing? Yep, you are. Fuck me. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in ether, pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it a mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, thereby securing peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given all your cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. You give me as much Fantasia as I want, and I'll continue to do it. And that was worth it. Sole reason that it was worth it. Screw everything else. Where are we? Okay, well, yeah, we are still here. Let's see. There's this one. There's the free Fantasia in Ul'dah. I think there's an extra Fantasia in Gridania. I want to say there's another Fantasia at the end of Shadowbringers, maybe? Yeah, I think you could get like 5 in total. Alright, so what the hell happened today? We had our little powwow at the beginning explaining how we were going to do a complicated routing of the Empire from Eorzea. Operation Archon went into effect. Dealt with the big guy at Cape Westwind. Went and rocked the Castrum, taking care of Livia, the massive simp. Went into the Praetorium. Got rid of the Hammermane Nero. Dealt with the ultimate weapon. And we most likely will never see either of those last two ever again. Knocked out La Habreja from his possession of Thancred, which unfortunately causes Thancred to lose his mojo. We'll see that later on. And yeah, apparently it has caused Bahamut or some other primal to reawaken. That'll be for another time. As for now, we have won the war, but now have to win the peace. The next storylines coming up are going to be the direction that the developers lead 14 on for, God. Post ARR, Heaven's Ward, post Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, post Stormblood, and into Shadowbringers. Technically, they keep that storyline going through Shadowbringers of death, destruction, and misfortune. So it's going to be a fun roller coaster. But yeah, as for now, since we have not unlocked Crystal Tower that comes later in post, I think we're going to call it here at the channel. So this was a bit shorter than expected, but for 5 quests, that took 3 whole hours. And it only gets longer from there on out, folks. So, for us here at the corner, we're going to call it, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.